Alright, about to hit the gym in about 15-20 minutes, maybe half hour. Having a pre-workout meal. Got my burger going on here. So you put some black pepper and add some Tex-Mex sauce or seasoning to that. Look at that burger. That's a beauty. You just flip it over. Ooh. Well done. So I got that going. Then I've just toasted my piece of bread there. You can see it's nice and toasted. It's hot. Ooh, can you see the steam? I don't think you can see the steam. Oh, you can see the steam. Nice and hot there. That's a great view. So I got that there. And then that's about to be done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my burger, flip it one more time, take one egg here, crack that open. It's going to be tough to crack with one hand, but we'll see. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Throw that away. And take one more egg here. That looks delicious. First time I've cracked eggs with one hand. And look at that, no shell. Alright. Don't call me don't leave any comments saying I can't cook. I'm not a pro cooker. Oh, that's not good. Got some egg on my burger there. Alright. Put my piece of meat over there. Now just what I like to do is I just like to mash up the yolk a bit so it's kind of mixed in with the egg white. And I'll just let it cook there a bit longer. I usually use medium heat, which is 4. It goes all the way up to 8. And throw this away. Just about eggs. I usually have about 3 eggs a day. It's a great source of protein. And they were talking about how eating eggs doesn't raise your glycemic index. And there's a study I remember reading where people who ate eggs typically lost on average 3 to 4 inches off their waist more than a typical dieter. They did a study where people were dieting with just a regular diet, eating less calories, and then they had another study where people were dieting but they had to have eggs every morning, and for whatever reason the people who had eggs every morning lost more along the waist. And some people think that one of the reasons that was suggested anyways in the study was the fact that instead of having food that is sugary, cereal, or sometimes to a lesser extent fruit, they had eggs, which, like I said, doesn't raise your glycemic index, doesn't cause your blood sugar to go up, and doesn't cause your blood to spike and cause you to get hungry later on. So I find that eggs are very filling, and if you're trying to build muscle, I think that you should have eggs at least 2-3 times a week. Even dairy products as well. So I'm just going to flip that over. Alright, I think my burger's done, so I'm going to take the burger there and put that over here onto the, it looks pretty nasty with all the egg pieces on the, yeah, it looks pretty nasty, but hey, listen, doesn't matter. It's all about the proteins and the nutrients that I'm getting. And then what I like to do is add a bit of black pepper onto the eggs. I like black pepper on everything. So what, we got about probably 20 grams of protein in this burger, and each egg, I believe, is what? Each egg has what? Each egg has 7 grams of protein. So all together, I'm having close to 40 grams of protein in this meal. So hopefully the carbs from the bread will give me the energy for running and doing some weightlifting later on today. And usually if I have this type of meal before I work out, after I work out, I won't have another big meal. What I'll usually have is just maybe some vegetables, a bit of fruit, and a protein shake. But either or, if I don't have this type of meal before I work out, then I'll usually have it after I work out. I just like to mix it up once in a while to get some variety and spice in your life, so to speak. And then what I'll do is I'll add the eggs on top. There you go. Well, that didn't go well. Voila, the eggs are on top now, and then I'll just put this on top, and then I'll just put some of the extra eggs left over onto this side. I'm just going to put the camera down for a second. So there it is. That is my pre-workout meal, and then I'll usually get a bit of some sauce. I'll go with this barbecue sauce. Lots of sugar. You really shouldn't have it, but it's all good. So what I'll do is I'll put this onto the I'll put a bit of this onto the burger. And this is going to be one delicious meal. And I'll put the bread back on top. And ladies and gentlemen, that is one delicious pre-workout meal. Loads of protein. You know, anytime you don't have to take protein shakes, it's always best to go natural. I don't want to scare some of you guys, but there was a study where they showed that some protein shakes, they found doses of metal in it. Now you had to take, I think you had to drink 3 protein shakes a day to actually be affected by the amount of metals in some of these protein shakes. But anytime you can get your source of protein from natural sources, look at that, it's better off. So I'm going to have this, and hopefully this was informative.